husband's mine now. I'm stealing him.
Excuse me? What are you going on about?
I mean, I'm stealing your husband.
Lily, can you not make bad jokes like that? It's not even funny. You have a history of sleeping around with married men and stealing other people's boyfriends. So I can't even laugh because, knowing you might be serious.
I can't believe you really think of me that way. That hurts. But I'm not joking. I'm totally serious. I mean what I said 100%.
Girl, what? You can't be serious.
I'll have you know, Kenny and I are madly in love. We're totally soulmates, bound in body, mind, and soul. Which is why I'm taking him from you. We're a way better fit for each other.
Wow. Just wow.
So do us both a favor and divorce him already, okay?
Lily, make sense, would you?
Hurry up and get a divorce already! Oh, and don't even bother trying to go to Mom and Dad. I already told them about me and Kenny, and they were super happy and excited for us. Like, literally over the moon.
This has to be a joke.
I mean, to tell the truth, they were always pretty frustrated at the fact that you got married before me. After all, it's no secret that I'm the favorite. So when I told them that Kenny's leaving you to marry me, they were super ecstatic. Literally just jumping for joy. They already gave us their blessing and everything.
Is that right? Isn't that just great? You know what? Forget this. Just do whatever you want.
Hey, sis! Guess what today is? It's my wedding day. Kenny and I are officially getting married today.
What? Already? Don't you think you two are moving kinda fast? It's only been 3 months after all.
Maybe a little bit, but who cares? I mean, getting everything prepared took like a lot of work. But Daddy has a friend who's letting us use his venue.
Interesting. So that's how you made it happen so fast. That old man. One thing he has going for him is that he sure knows a lot of people. Too many for his own good.
Hang on, sis. Why are you being so rude? How could you talk about our dad that way?
Frankly, after I divorced Kenny, I cut ties with Mom and Dad for supporting a little brat who doesn't mind stealing her own sister's husband. And by the way, I don't even consider you my sister anymore either. So stop calling me sis. I don't ever want to hear that word come out of your mouth ever again.
Wow, someone's a real party pooper. Since the wedding's today, I thought I'd call and invite you. There's a seat waiting here for you if you decide to come. How could you not want to celebrate your adorable little sister's wedding? You're so close-minded. Why not just let bygones be bygones?
And in what world is it normal for an ex-wife to go to her ex-husband's wedding? Why would I want to watch him get remarried? It hasn't even been that long since we got divorced. Not to mention that, of all people, his bride-to-be is you. I'm smart enough to know that it would just be embarrassing for all three of us. So I'm gonna take the high road and remove myself from the situation. I wouldn't be caught dead there. Not to mention you're literally telling me about your wedding on the day of. Even if I actually did want to go, that's beyond inconsiderate.
Ugh, fine. Have it your way then. Why do you have to be so stubborn? No wonder nobody likes you. This is exactly why Kenny left you for his mistress. You really should work on that. Mom and Dad don't even love you either. You poor thing. It must suck to be you.
Yeah. If being showered with love from my parents turns me into a selfish person like you with no common sense, then I'm good. I'm honestly glad they decided not to spoil me. Unlike you, I actually grew up to be a decent person.
What is that supposed to mean, huh? Oh, I get it. You're just saying all of that because you're jealous I took everything from you, including your man. Then why don't I up the ante and brag a bit more? I just love getting under your skin. Guess what? So get this. I invited 300 people to watch me get married today.
300? That's kind of a lot.
And guess what else? We're having that $100,000 wedding you always wanted.
$100,000? Are you insane?
Oh, don't be a hater. Lucky me though, right? He loves me so much.
Sure. That's a crazy amount of money. Sounds like you two have quite the wedding planned.
We sure do. It's gonna be huge. When you and Kenny got married, you just went straight to the courthouse, didn't you? I guess you did take a couple wedding pics too, though.
You don't even have any friends, so I'm shocked you got 300 people to RSVP.
Rude much?
But $100,000? That prize would give anyone a shock.
I right? My baby cakes just loves to splurge on me. That reminds me. If I remember correctly, he didn't even want to spend a single cent on your wedding. Kenny going all out and giving me the extravagant wedding of my dreams is proof that he loves me way more than he ever loved you.
Wait, are you telling me that Kenny's actually planning to pay for all of that?
Of course he is. He'd do anything to keep his boo happy.
The venue that you're getting married at, is it a place that accepts installment plans?
Yeah, it is. But why are you asking that all of a sudden?
That sure came out of nowhere. Kenny's unemployed, so I'm curious to know how this is getting paid for.
What?
Oh, sounds like you didn't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Whoops.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm off to hang out with my friends now. I'm gonna be busy, so you won't be able to get in contact with me for a while. Just giving you a heads up.
Wait, sis, hold on. Going back to what you just said, you were just kidding about him being unemployed, right?
Okay, I'm busy, TTYL.
Elena! Pick up the phone right now! How could you do this to me? Why are you being so cruel?
I'm sorry, what? Where is this even coming from?
Barely anyone showed up to my wedding. I went through all the trouble of making sure we had 300 seats, but including Kenny's guests, there's only about 30 people that actually came. How is that even possible? This is all your fault. I just know you had something to do with this. I can't believe how bitter and vindictive you are. I bet you made a spiteful post on social media, telling everyone not to show up because you're so jealous of me.
Lily, what are you even talking about? I didn't even know you were getting married today until literally a few hours ago. What makes you think that I had the time to reach out to almost 300 people and tell them not to come? What kind of power do you think I have? Besides, how could you accuse me of going so far as to sabotage someone else's wedding? Don't lump me together with you, you dimwit. I'd never stoop that low.
Then why is barely anyone here, huh? Tell me that. Why am I staring at hundreds of empty seats?
You made sure to send out wedding invitations, didn't you?
Well, I didn't think I needed to. I mean, I sent out lots of texts and posted about it all over Insta and TikTok. Everyone said they'd love to come.
So you seriously booked a 300-seat venue without even making sure everyone who said they were coming actually RSVP'd?
It's me we're talking about. Why wouldn't everyone just automatically come? I'm practically a celebrity, after all. That should be a given. People should be breaking down the doors to get into the venue right now. I'm so confused.
Please tell me you're joking. The world does not revolve around you. So basically, you didn't even bother with making sure people RSVP'd. Well, no wonder no one showed up.
No, you don't understand. It's me we're talking about. Me! I'm the prettiest and most popular girl in town. Everyone should be here.
Whatever you say. Who did you even invite?
Oh, you know, people I still know from elementary school, junior high, and high school. Some people from my old job. And all of my ex-boyfriends.
Oh my god. No wonder no one came.
What? What's wrong with my guest list?
When you were in grade school, you used to be such a huge troublemaker. You always disrupted class and made every day a living nightmare for your teachers and classmates. You were also really mean to all the unpopular kids. You were so ruthless that a few of them even transferred schools. On top of that, you were forever stealing everyone's boyfriends. And at your last job, you got fired for sleeping with your boss, who was a married man. Not to mention, it's just plain weird to invite your ex-boyfriends to your wedding. Like, who even does that?
Well, who else was I supposed to invite then?
Good grief. Given your track record, besides mom and dad, I bet none of our other relatives actually bothered to show up either.
They didn't! Literally none of them. I can't even begin to imagine why. I don't see any of our aunts, uncles, or cousins anywhere. I don't even see Sarah. And I thought we were cool. Grandma's not even here either. Jeez.
I'm not surprised at all. Why would our family come to this sham of a wedding?
But why? Like I said, I don't get it.
Your old boss you had an affair with Sarah's husband. That's why our entire extended family cut ties with you forever ago. How self-absorbed can you be to have not even realized?
Oh, right. Totally slipped my mind.
And to add fuel to the fire, this time around you stole your own sister's husband and expect our family who already hates you for doing this once to just suddenly be happy for you now? I'm 99.9% sure that no one in their right mind would want to celebrate your special day with you. You're a backstabbing man thief who can't be trusted.
But I just wanted to have a big wedding. I didn't think everyone would make such a big deal out of small stuff like that. Why can't everyone just move on and forget about it? I sure have. I'm a freaking superstar. And I'm super hot, too. That should be more than enough for anyone to come to my wedding. In fact, people should be begging me for invitations. This is crazy.
Oh my god, you're giving me such a headache. Lily, since you really don't seem to be all that self-aware, let me spell it out for you. Everyone in this town hates you. You're literally the most hated person here.
Stop lying. That's not true.
It should be pretty obvious from everything I said earlier. All your victims and the women whose boyfriends you've stolen have formed a long-standing support group. There are literally hundreds of members. I can't even count how many people have it out for you around here. I'm honestly surprised no one's taken you out yet. You made your bed, now lay in it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're just saying all of that because you're jealous of me, Elena. You know what? I don't care who comes. The show must go on. I'm having this wedding no matter what.
You're still gonna go through with it? Okay, have it your way.
Oh, best believe I will. We're doing it, okay? I'm not going to let this $100,000 wedding go to waste.
You do you, Lily. What is it now?
Sis, what do I do?
What, Lily? What do you want?
I can't find Kenny anywhere. You don't think he really left me, do you?
I don't know. He might have, but how should I know?
He left to go to the bathroom in the middle of the wedding and hasn't come back since. I don't see him anywhere. And he won't answer my calls. I hope he's okay. Maybe the signal's just bad. Come to think of it, I bet he's at your place, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's definitely not.
I can't believe you. You're hiding him, aren't you? I didn't take you for the sneaky type. How dare you steal my man on my wedding day? Give him back right now.
Lily, listen to me. There is absolutely no way that he's at my place.
And just how can I be so sure?
I'm not even at my place right now, let alone in the US. My friends and I hopped on a flight to Paris about a week ago.
Wait, what the hell? You're in Europe?
Yeah, I sure am. I didn't even know you were getting married today until literally a couple of hours ago. How could I possibly do anything to ruin your wedding day from all the way over here?
Okay, fine. But then why isn't Kenny here?
Well, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say maybe it's because he can't actually afford your wedding.
Wait, so when you said he was unemployed earlier, you really meant it? You weren't just pulling my leg?
What reason would I have to lie about something like that? At the very least, at the time of our divorce, he was definitely between jobs. When we went to the bank to close our joint savings account, the initial plan was to split the money right down the middle. But he really blew through our savings taking you on all those expensive dates. We had practically nothing left. And I'm pretty sure he had to use the rest of what he had in his savings account to pay me alimony. So he should be pretty penniless right now.
Hold up. This can't be happening. I thought he was an investor. He told me that since he doesn't work for a traditional company, he doesn't have a salary. But he makes a lot of money trading stocks and crypto. He told me he has lots of passive income streams too.
Did he really now? Sorry to break it to you, but he was actually talking about me.
Seriously?
I work from home, and I had recently started getting into investing and trading a little bit. To say that we made a lot of money from those investments, though, is a huge exaggeration. But I have saved up a pretty decent chunk of change, though.
You didn't even go to college and barely finished high school. You really expect me to believe that you, of all people, are an investor?
It took a while to get used to. But I worked pretty hard studying about different investment strategies and how to build a strong portfolio.
Are you kidding me?
We've got a bit off topic here. But the fact still remains that Kenny's super broke. That's most likely why he ran away and left you at the altar.
How could he just up and abandon me like that? Does he even love me?
I certainly am not the one to ask. Anyway, at least you haven't registered the marriage, right? Even if you break up now, it could be worse. Although you're still going to have to figure out how to pay the $100K for the wedding venue.
Why should I have to pay it? That's way too expensive. I'm gonna go broke.
Well, it's your wedding, so you'll have to figure it out.
I don't have that kind of money laying around. Can you please help me out, sis?
Oh, I'm not going to give you a single penny. And you can't borrow it from me either.
Why not?
You're a smart girl, Lily. You're just going to have to figure it out. Both of Kenny's parents have already passed away, and he doesn't have any other relatives you can reach out to.
Now that you mention it, no one from his family showed up at the wedding either.
Yeah, I pretty much figured.
Why is everything turning out this way? Everything is going up in flames. This is all wrong. The only reason why I wanted to marry Kenny was because I thought he was super well off. I figured he had to be wealthy, so I bought the highest quality, most expensive wedding dress I could find, and even had our food catered from a Michelin star restaurant. That's why I thought it would be fine to invite 300 people. He made me think it wouldn't be a big deal since he was filthy rich. I thought for sure this whole thing would just be a small drop in the bucket for him.
He might look well off since he dresses well, but man, did he have you fooled. Honestly, though, you should have discussed this before jumping the gun and getting married. Crying to me isn't going to do anything about it. In fact, I'm done talking to you about this right now, so I'm ending this whole conversation.
No! Elena! I need you!
I'm getting ready to go sightseeing. I have a tour at the Louvre already booked, and you're about to make me late.
Elena! Please!
Oh, and BCW. After the divorce, I packed up everything and moved to the other side of the country. I'm on the East Coast now, so there's absolutely no chance of us running into each other once I get back home.
No, sis! You can't just leave me like this! What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but good luck! Okay, bye! While I was finally enjoying the official start of my vacation in the beautiful city of Paris, I got an unbelievable call from my sister in San Francisco about her dire wedding day situation. She seriously gave me a play-by-play of every little thing that happened. My parents ended up having to sell their house to cover the remainder of the money that my sister couldn't come up with. Several months later, they finally got a hold of that jerk Kenny and passed the remainder of the debt on to him. Within the span of a few months, my sister, being who she is, was back to her old ways and sleeping with several married men. All of the affected wives joined the support group for people wronged by Lily, and the group was adamant about making sure she'd be liable for paying restitution to all of them. Old habits really die hard. Lily and my parents have finally reached their limit. They have absolutely no one left to turn to. With no one being willing to lend her a hand in any way, shape, or form anymore, my sister has finally realized just how much everyone hates her. To pay back all of the debt that Lily has accumulated from her selfish and reckless behavior, she and my parents now have to work endless hours and live destitute lives while everyone around them gossips about them. Dealing with Lily has left them penniless and barely able to make ends meet. What can I say, though? What goes around comes around. And they all had it coming. Thanks for watching this video. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.